Can you guys talk to me about the importance of just us as a people traveling and really reaping the benefits of all the hard work that we put in?
Ooh,
You just took a big trip.
I like where you're coming from. I like this approach.
Yeah.
I think yes, I think it's important for us as a people, as a culture, to experience different places and travel and familiarize ourselves with different cultures, because it just adds to who we are as a people. By design, there were many things that we were not participatory in because
Right.
of the way we came to America, and a lot of people don't even realize what we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important for us to, whether it be in movies or in music or TV, to show our brothers and sisters what we are able to do, and to make sure that they know that they can take advantage, and that it's out there and available to them.
That was a great answer.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
Nia, specifically for your character, I mean, you've been in this industry as a legend for years now. Do you relate to her? I mean, when you go and you visit these amazing places, is it your cell phone still ringing? And how do you kind of separate yourself from that?
I love to travel. If I could make a living traveling to different countries and doing a show and exploring cultures and food and people and love and religion, I would so be down for that.
You should do that.
I know.
Right, let's make it happen.
It would be such a fun show to do. I have had some of the most amazing moments with my children traveling. And I feel like it's very easy to get caught up in Los Angeles, where it's Hollywood and, oh, my mom's an actress, or this, you have to have a nice car and a nice house, and you have to have all this
next job?
materialism and just
Right.
What's the next job? And I think when you travel, you're actually open to something that is not familiar, which instantly humbles you and grounds you
And forces you to grow.
And so sharing that with my kids is one of my most treasured.
Good for you. That's the best thing you can do. I don't
It's
care
the
what
best
anybody
thing you
says.
can
For
do.
kids,
It's for kids, is take them on a trip.
Forces them to just open up.
I'm like, we're not doing Christmas. We're gonna go. My son really wants to go to Japan, so we've been waiting for Japan to be fully.
It's working then.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I love that you guys feel passionate about travel just like I do. Just to wrap, if there's any ideal set location you could choose anywhere in this world, where would it be and why? I know it's tough, but just
Bali. I wanted to go.
I was going to say
heard
Indonesia,
really great
Bali.
things
visit
about
Russell Simmons.
Yes.
Amazing. He's invited me
All
many
right,
times.
let's go.
Okay.
We'll go.
Bali, but why Bali?
April keeps on telling me that.
We should go there.
Yep.
We should go. And
We're gonna
take
go to
your
Bali.
son and the boys, so they have friends. I don't know if you can.
Oh, okay.
Because they would all hang. Sorry, we should talk about this offline.
It's okay.
But what I was gonna say is that here's what I love about the idea of Bali and how I romanticize about Bali. First of all, I think people from that country are really kind, and they have a mentality to be of service. And I think
it's not about
we don't have that in the States as much, because when you think about it, we're all really of service because we're each serving someone. But most importantly, there is a unique commitment to simplicity and really work from the spirit out, as opposed to let's have all of these things and then
I want all the attention.
I want all of the attention. Whereas there, it's like, okay, you start with a good, beautiful vegan meal. You do yoga, you do meditation, you're thankful. You're thankful. You're living in gratitude.
Right.
It's like that for me would be the ultimate experience, and to just really disconnect from the phones and the calls and
to have the beauty of the nature, because they respect nature over there.
100%. Well, I can't wait to see you guys travel there. I'll be following you, hoping this comes to life. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for our culture, and I can't wait for audience to see this series. You don't really get to see you guys in your element traveling the world, and as a culture, that's what we like to do. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about bringing that culture aspect to this new series, and what was it like shooting overseas? I mean, I feel like it's you guys like first time as a collective just overseas together, and that brings anxiety, that brings, tell me a little bit pros and cons shooting out the country.
Oh, well, listen, it's just us in another place. You're getting the same shit that you would get on land that you're gonna get at sea. It's just
Okay.
Now it's multiplied because
It's
you ain't got
multiplied.
no distractions.
right.
You can email nobody, and you got to really deal with your own crap because the nice wind is blowing,
Yeah.
but all you keep smelling is garbage, and that's your breath.
Okay.
And that's your breath.
So-
You need to change something. You spewing out some garbage.
No,
But it gets you right. It
Yeah.
gets you right.
I just
Okay.
love from the beginning, we changed the culture. For Black cinema, for Black people in general, for the culture, we showed how Black people are actually can, live. It's not, everything's not a stereotype. So we showed affluent, intelligent,
We were the
People-
fruit.
people of color doing everyday things. You know what I mean? It's not this taboo thing that we're normal people that are successful and smart. And so now you just see us go away like normal people do. They go on vacation. It's not like, it's not like, everything, it's not like the Million Man March. It's like,
But in
know-
a sense, it is. We are the ripened fruit of that Million Man March.
That's true.
This is harvest time. We are actually harvesting and showing what happened as a result of those brave and courageous people. And all of that is brewing again. It's frightening how powerful we are becoming in this world.
And I think the fans will love it because, because before we did the other, there wasn't a lot of social media. So like with social media, everyone loves the traveling. They like to see people like away and whatever. So I'm sure they're going to love seeing us. And it's beautiful where we shot in Dominican Republic.
Cool.
So they're going to love that. They're going to love it. I mean, we had a good time. We really did.
All right, guys. Well, I can't wait to see it. And us, especially us travel heads, we love seeing this. We saw your lives in college, your grown lives, and now kind of reaping, the benefits of what you guys have put in. So thank you guys for so much and being such a staple in our culture. I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Thank you.
Thank you. But go to Capri in July.
Okay.
Go to Capri
We don't
in
talk
July.
about that, Terrence, but Capri in July, travel north, let's make that happen. So tell me a little bit. I spoke with the other castmates and Malcolm and everyone about being a cultural staple. And my definition of that is a piece of media, content, anything that transcends generations, right? So The Best Man, started with the first movie, which was huge. I was a little girl, but my parents, it was huge for them. Yeah, I remember them going to the movie theaters with the rest of our family to see it. It was a huge thing. Now, the sequel kind of related to more my generation. And now this final chapter will give the generation after me a time to really get into The Best Man. Tell me what it's like being part of such a cultural staple.
I have to say it feels good. It's somewhat rewarding. And I'm just very appreciative. When you start off, I started off being an actor, I did a couple of projects, I did a couple of student films and non-union movies that people never even saw. And so to be a part of a cultural, we just call it a cultural staple.
Yes.
To be a part of something like that spanned over a couple of different decades. It's very special. It's an honor, and I'm just blessed.
Yes. Well, I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's literally defines what a cultural staple is. So you guys should be super proud of yourself for that.
Thank you.
But tell me a little bit. I was speaking to Malcolm what I liked about this film. I'm with Travel Noir, which is a Black travel outlet. And I loved the international aspect of this. I loved us, seeing you guys, coming from college, and you guys are now successful Black business people, really showing you guys relaxing and enjoying yourself, which is something I don't feel we show. We always work, but it's never, reaping our benefits of all this work we put in. Tell me a
Mhm.
little bit about what it was like shooting, overseas.
It was great. It was really fun to take this away somewhere. I think Malcolm and once we finished the last film, I think Malcolm had always envisioned this destination wedding. So we were really excited. There were a couple of places that they were telling us that we were going to go, and then to actually finally go there and finally film it, it was fun. And I think it's great for the franchise because used to seeing us in New York, but to get it out of that type of setting and put it somewhere else, it'd be somewhat fresh to the fans, along with the storyline that's pretty fun.
Yes, and it was so perfect for us to see. But personally, if you
Yeah.
could choose a ideal set location anywhere on this planet,
Okay.
where would it be and why? I know there's so
Wow.
many places, but where would it be and why?
So this is going to be a very boring answer. Okay.
No, nothing
It
too
will
boring. Okay.
it will be because I would have to pick LA because I'm born and raised here. And here's the thing. So when audiences see our project, whether it be a TV show or movie, they'll sit there for 2 hours or an episode or what have you. But we're there for months at a time, and the days are long, and it's really hard sometimes being somewhere for an extended period of time. So you're not sleeping in your own bed, you're living out of suitcases, and so your life is really disrupted for a long period of time. So I would say LA because I just love being home, being from LA, and I just love it.
I love that. LA got some good stuff to offer. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn originally, but I live
Brooklyn,
in LA
okay.
now. So
Oh, okay. Cool.
and I have many friends who are LA and California natives, and they're really showing me a different side of California and LA, separate from Hollywood, Walk of Fame, and all that. That I
Right.
love. So
See,
I would love to see more of that on TV.
Exactly. See, because that's what happens. See, when people come to LA, they go right to Hollywood and Beverly, all the tourists, and so they're meeting people from other places, and so they get a bad picture of what LA is because that's not really LA. That's Hollywood. But there are other areas around LA that people really enjoy.
Yeah, the Ladera Heights, the
There you
Baldwin
go.
Hills,
Well,
Inglewood.
right. That's right.
I love
See?
it more.
That's right.
Thank you for all that you do for our culture, and just thank you for your craftsmanship and your talent over all these years. And I can't wait for the new generations to see this beautiful project.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I appreciate that.